Okay, so there I was starting to add detail, chips, and things to this column that I was making, and it suddenly occurred to me, have I backed this up? Is this the base model? Yes, it is. So I'm starting to adjust the base model rather than a new one, a duplicate that I could actually work on. Now, there is a point at which, if you've gone through and you've made lots and lots of changes, that it would actually be quicker to remake the base model again. But in this particular instance, I've got a chip out here and a chip here, so I can rebuild it. And I wanted to show you the process that I would do in order to do that. So first of all, let's hop into edit mode. I'm going to select face select, and I'm going to select that N-gon there and just delete the vertices. It's going to take a big chunk out. And one of the things that you could probably do if these were both on one side is, because of the symmetry of our model, we could probably just mirror it to fix it. We can't do that in this case. So what I'm going to do instead is, now I've got chunks out of my model, I'm going to think about how to rebuild it. And this is basically where you've got to make a choice. If I had to take too many chunks out, the repair is going to take longer than just building it again. I'm going to do vertex select, and I'm going to go over to the top here under snapping. I'm going to make sure we're on vertex snapping, because then we can match other vertices on our model. The final thing I'm going to do is over on the far right here, I'm going to make sure that automatically merge vertices is turned on. So when I do snap vertices together, it just works. Okay, so the first one I'm going to fix is this one here. I'm going to press E to extrude that vertex, and then I'm going to lock it to an axis. So again, this technique that I'm showing you here really works with things that are built at 90 degrees to one another, orthogonal to one another, because then you can use the world axes in order to line things up. And because I've locked to that axis, I can now go over and snap it to the position, relative position, of that vertex over there. Now that I've done that, I can select this vertex here, hold down shift, select another one, press F to fill in, and we can just go around quickly and fill in those areas there. I'm going to go to edge select, select here, press F. Okay, it's decided to do a weird fill there. I'm not going to have that. I'm going to do this instead. Select opposing edges on those quads and just fill in like so. The bottom one is doing exactly the same thing, so I'm going to force it to go the other way. And I'm just going to highlight everything here, press M, and merge by distance. Yeah, I thought that might have been the case. Perhaps there was a vertex on top of itself and on this corner down here that I didn't realize until I turned these on. We've got a little bit of a more complex structure towards the top here. So you have to think about, where shall I start? This is quite a complex surface here. I could go straight up, but if we have a look there, it actually comes out first. So I think the first thing to do is maybe grab this vertex here and match it up with this one over here. And again, that is along the x-axis. So E and then X, and line it up with that one. That looks good to me. And then we can start doing some additional filling. And then we grab the final things here. I should be able to go around the model there. Excellent. Can't quite do the same here just yet. We need to join up some more vertices. So let's join those two together. F to fill that gap, and F again. Now, all being well, I should be able to go around and fill those in. That looks good to me. And the final one here is to go and select this top one, bottom one, press F, and then finally just join these up. Now, one of the processes that I've done here, oh, I've misclicked there at some point. That one looks okay. I think I held down shift and made a mistake by selecting too many faces. There we go. Finally, one of the things I often do is merge by distance. However, do be careful when you do this. If you've got other pieces that are supposed to be touching but not connected, this will end up joining them. So you'll have to fix that again afterwards. And also be careful about leaving the merge vertices turned on, the automatic merge vertices up here, because that can also cause you trouble if you're not used to it being on. And there we go. I've got my base model back again that now I can start adding chips back to. I've got to remember to duplicate it first. So I'm going to go out into object mode. I'm going to go Shift and D, and then just pull it over to the side, maybe the Y direction by 3 units. There we go, something like that, and then I can continue working on it. Perfect. Hope that helps you, and I'll see you in the next one.